call to order the meeting of the directors of the Empire State New Market Corporation for Wednesday, June 20th, 2018. I'd like to note for the record that I will be the acting chairman for today's meeting. Further, I would like to note that this meeting is being webcast and that we welcome public comment on the items on our agenda. The directors have received relevant written materials in advance of today's meeting and are free to ask questions at any time. Before we begin with the substantive portion of the meeting, I would like to ask the directors whether anyone has any potential conflict of interest with respect to any of the items on the agenda. If so, I would like you to please make an appropriate disclosure on the record at this time. We will then be sure that you may recuse yourselves from any discussion or vote with regard to such item or items. Excuse me, hearing none, the first order of business is the approval of the minutes of the directors of March 22nd, 2018. Are there any questions, comments, additions, or deletions? If not, I will entertain a motion for approval.
So moved.
Second, here. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Thank you, and the motion carries. John Evan Hornsby will present the next item on today's agenda, a request for authorization to sign and file a 2018 New Market Tax Credit Allocation application. John Evan.
Thank you. And good afternoon. This is a request for authorization to sign and file a 2018 NMTC allocation application and to take related actions. Empire State New Market Corporation was incorporated in 2004 for the purpose of applying for an allocation of New Market tax credits from the Community Development Financial Institutions Fund of the U.S. Department of Treasury. ESNMC received notice of its first allocation of NMTCs in May 2009. In September 2011, ESNMC closed its first NMTC transaction, an $18 million investment to AgriPharma, and in September 2012, ESNMC closed its second NMTC transaction, a $12 million investment to the Brooklyn Navy Yard Development Corporation. The two transactions accounted for ESNMC's entire $30 million allocation of NMTCs. In November 2016, ESNMC received a second NMTC allocation award of $55 million. In April 2017, ESNMC closed an $11 million investment to the National Comedy Center in Jamestown, New York. And in May 2018, ESNMC closed a $5.5 million investment for the SUNY Broome Culinary Arts Center project in Binghamton, New York. ESNMC continues to service the closed transactions and will continue to deploy its $55 million allocation during the 2018-2019 calendar years. ESNMC would now like to apply for a new third allocation of NMTCs and plans to submit its allocation application to the CDFI fund requesting a $50 million allocation on June 28th, 2018. The application reflects ESNMC's strategy, past successful projects, but potential future projects, ongoing management capacity, and other related ESNMC experience to enhance its qualifications to obtain a new allocation of NMTCs. ESNMC staff has worked closely with ESNMC's NMTC consultant, Rise Community Capital, to prepare the application. I would like to note for the record that on June 15th, 2018, ESNMC received approval from its advisory board to move forward with the NMTC application based on the strategy and preliminary pipeline. Empire State Development staff, on behalf of ESNMC, has determined that the requested authorization to sign and file a 2018 NMTC allocation application does not constitute an action as defined by the New York State Environmental Quality Review Act and the implementing regulations of the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation. Therefore, no further environmental review is required in connection with this authorization. The directors are hereby requested to approve the authorization to sign and file a 2018 NMTC allocation application and direct and authorize me, John Evan Hornsby, as authorized representative of ESNMC, to act in connection with the allocation application and to provide such additional information as may be required. Thank you.
Thanks, John Evan. Any questions, comments from the directors? Quick question, John Evan. Is this an annual application?
It is, yes. We did not apply in 2017. We took a year off after receiving an award in 2016, but we've deployed a decent amount of our $55 million allocation, and we look forward to hopefully getting another allocation so we can continue to deploy and use the program.
Great, thank you. Any comments from the public? If not, I will entertain a motion for approval.
So moved.
Second, here, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Thank you, the motion carries. I want to thank everyone for your participation today. There being no further business, I will call for a motion to adjourn this meeting.
So moved.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.